Hello, this is the second part for the internationalization for Next.js tutorial. In this video, we're going to focus on the switch that is going to allow users to select the language they want. So let's get started. I created this simple navbar so that I can use the switch inside of it. So as you can see, we have here the options that the user can select. So let's say that I want to see the web page in Spanish. It would be as easy as that, as you can see. And also it works for all the other languages. So in order to make this work, we need two special files. And these two files are the navigation and the config. So we need to start with this one first. Again, I'm going to leave the link to my repository down below so you can copy and paste it. So again, we need to edit the locals to the languages that you want to provide, and also here these path names are really important, so remember to update that too. And once we have here this config, we can go ahead and move to the next file, the navigation file. So we are going to import the variables that we created on the config file, and then we're going to export this constant. Once you have all this set up, we can go ahead and move to the navbar, and I just created this simple navbar. The most important thing is the local switcher. So this is the most important component. Notice how we are using the use router and use path name from the navigation file that we set up previously, and we're using the locals from the config too. Here we're using the use translations from the local switcher. The one that I showed you previously is this will be the key, and in the component we'll be using the label and the local. So let's go back to the switcher, to the local switcher, and in here you will find this function that is going to take care of the language change. Here we have the label that uses the translation for the label. Depending on the language that we have set up, it will show that label in that language. So now on here, it's where we use the local value. As you can see here, we put local, and then you will find all the available languages. So this is basically what is shown on here. As you can see, we have the three options, and this will be basically the same on all the languages. As you can see, the only thing that changes is the label, because of course it needs to be on the language that we want to. So what this function is doing is that is mapping through the locals to all the available languages, and it's putting them as an option. And once the user changes the option, this function gets called and it triggers the router. So that's pretty much it. The rest are tailwind classes. Remember that you can check the link down below. I'm going to upload this code so you can copy and paste it if you want to. So that's it for this tutorial. I hope that you find this is really helpful. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave them in the comments. I'll be happy to answer any questions you may have. Thank you for watching.